What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I got an email about this particular story that we're dealing with today, and it revolves around something that happened in Italy. Now, in Italy, you know, let me just say this, in Europe, there are a lot of Nigerians that migrate to Europe through certain, you know, I think like Libya and certain places, stuff like that. Nigerians are everywhere and around the world, the States, you know, the UK, but many of them are in Italy. And that's where we hear about the Nigerian mafia being popular at. You know, they're at war with the Italian mafia there. There's a lot of, you know, illegal prostitution going on with Nigerian women and sex trafficking. But sometimes people get through. And there was a lady by the name of Rita. Okay. Now, that wasn't her last name because she was married to a guy. Actually, it was her last name, Pierangelo Pellizzar, who was 61 years old. Okay. Now, she was 31 years old. She came there in basically as a refugee, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And she was working for a company called MF Mushroom. And when she came through Libya, she got married in 2017. She came there. She got married to the man in 2018. Now, interestingly enough, there's a 30-year difference. So he's a guy that's older to be her dad. So if she's 31, he's 61. So off the bat, you know, if a woman is, let's say, 28 and I'm 58, I gotta really second guess myself as to why she likes me. You know, I'm really trying to understand that. Why is a woman that's 28 years old in the prime of her life want some old ass man that's 58 years old?
I guess we'll never know.
Well, look at her circumstances. She's broke. She's in poverty. She needs to get into a situation where, you know, she can get some legal residency and live in a better country because she doesn't want to go back to Nigeria. So this guy understands that, and he's a simp. He probably can't get no woman that's 28 in Italy as a 58-year-old man. So he says, cool. He marries her. Okay. They got married in 2018. But here's what happened. She went to Nigeria for some time. Booty clapping sounds. And this is what I think happened. She went to Nigeria. She stayed there. When she came back, she wanted to file for divorce. Okay. Now, I don't know if she had legal residency, if she had become a citizen, but, you know, probably what happened is she went to Nigeria. There's probably a guy she really loves in Nigeria. Okay. And she wants to divorce the guy and possibly bring the guy over that she really wants. It happens all the time. I know about Nigerian dudes in Canada. They have Canadian citizenship. You know, they bring over a Nigerian woman and give her citizenship. She stays for about 4 or 5 years. She divorces him. And next thing you know, she's bringing some other guy from Nigeria to America or to Canada or from Dominican Republic. It happens all the time because these women don't really have anything in common with you outside for the fact that, you know, okay, they're young and, you know, you can have sex with them and all that other stuff. So she tries to break up with him after coming back from Nigeria. The problem is he wasn't having that. Okay. So what did he do? He goes to her job, shoots her 4 times until she died. Like maybe the first shot already killed her, but he shot her 4 times so that she died. Okay. Now there was a certain swirler. I won't call her name. She was taking black women on trips to Italy. Remember that? There are even stories about black women, African American women trying to find love in Italy. And I'm not trying to say that every guy is like this guy, because they're not. But the reality is this. What I believe is a lot of foreign guys, be it white or non-white, what I've noticed is they don't take the same amount of shit from black people than their own, in my opinion. Meaning that the things that let's say like a Nigerian man may let you get away with, or a black man may let you get away with, some of these guys are not wired like that. you know? So if you try to play them, some of them gonna take it personal. And it seems like this is the case right now. And what I want to show is where all the swirlers at now, because I want to hear something about protect black women. Where is that at? Okay. This lady came into Italy, came into Europe for a better life. She ended up with an Italian man who was 30 years her senior, wanted to divorce him. Maybe because he was abusive, I don't know, but she wanted to divorce him. And obviously she wanted to still stay in Europe. She didn't want to divorce him and go back to Nigeria. So he was like, listen, you're not going to use me, okay, and stay in Italy. That's probably what he felt. And what he did was very wrong. But where's the protect black women situation here? And the reality is that there are bad men all over the world. There are bad men in black America. There are bad men in white America. There are good men in black America. There are good men in Italy. Okay? But it depends on the person. And when you start pushing that European men are better than such other men are better than such other men, then when something happens to the black woman from the black man's hand, y'all want to report on it. But when shit like this happens, you don't got nothing to say. Where's that same energy? Okay? You have a Nigerian sister that came to Europe for a better life that was assassinated in plain sight by a 61-year-old simp. Okay? And none of these swirling channels are talking about it. But let an African-American man in New York City do anything to a black woman, even look at a black woman wrong. All these swirling channels will talk about it. All these black man male hating channels will be discussing it. But now when it comes to this, you don't have anything to say. Why don't you have anything to say? Because why? You want to promote the narrative that white men are better than us. When in the reality, white men put on their pants just like we do. White men have to go to the restroom just like we do. They stand up and pee just like we do. They are no more different than us. They are no more or less perfect than us at all. That's a myth. Same thing with white women. I hear guys say all the time, oh, I want to go over here, because white girls are so much better than black women. It's bullshit. Okay. Sure, you have some white women that have like a little bit of different culture value, stuff like that, but that don't mean that they better than somebody. Different doesn't mean better. I've known guys that go over with white women and get their ass whooped. Black dudes get bossed around. And don't get me started on Sacramento, where I'm from. I've seen white women boss dudes around like, and you better be here, and yes, ma'am, and all kind of stuff. I've seen white women dictate things to black men like they were children, and they accepted and loved every minute of it for the simple fact that she was white. But if it came to a black woman, oh, she's controlling. Oh, you need to get rid of her, get you a white queen, and all of that. And then come to find out the white woman is sleeping with somebody else, just like, and you butt hurt. So what do you guys think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity John. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first company to this out. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.